Greetings fellow YouTubers, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, happy 2028, whenever you happen to be watching this. And you join me and Alice
Hello.
on another episode of Walking with Wheels. We're in the Rover and we're just heading towards the lovely place of Matlock in the Peak District. This was actually your idea, wasn't it?
Yep.
For ages we've said we need to go to the peaks for a walk, and I've done one recently, but we haven't done one together, so it should be a good day. Unless the rain holds off, but you know, we're not going to complain very much anyway. But the good thing about Matlock is that the roads to get there are really, really nice, so there should be some good views coming up ahead of us now. So you can enjoy that for a little bit. Go. Lovely stuff.
Yeah, it's nice.
Trying to work out where we are, and then this sign will tell us now.
Oakerthorpe.
There we go. What was it you were saying about pesto just now, Alice?
Saying it's one of my go-to foods.
Just for some context, we just went past somewhere with an interesting name. It was Pesto the Peacock.
Yeah, and I think the hotel was the Peacock, and I think the restaurant within the hotel was Pesto, called Pesto, because it was said it was an Italian restaurant, so it makes sense.
Yeah. Maybe to us it makes sense.
I would think it would make sense to at least a few people.
Well, our thinking is quite unique, isn't it?
Yes, I would say so.
And viewers, if you're new to Walking Wheels and you haven't seen me and Alice's interactions before, you'll see that we have a unique friendship, let's put it that way. But that's why we like it.
It's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. Well, there's a very fine line between love and hate.
Thomas loves me and I hate him.
Yeah, Alice insists on calling me by my Sunday name, by the way. So,
Yeah.
just so my street cred isn't damaged,
I
Tom is
did.
still my preferred handle.
Yeah. I keep things formal.
There's no longer version of your name, which is annoying.
No.
Lovely pothole. How could you lengthen your name?
Your mum's name.
Oh, Alison.
Yeah.
I was thinking Alicia, but I suppose that would work maybe.
That would work as well. I think we'll just stick to Alice.
Oh, look at this coming the other way, an MGB. Hope you saw that on the camera.
I think it did pick it up.
I've seen several of those over the past few days actually. So the plans we've got for Matlock is we're going to park at the train station,
Yeah.
just because it's a nice central location,
Yeah.
and then we're going to find a cafe that Alice has found.
Yep.
Apparently the food it does is regular cafe food, according to Alice.
You always
That's
ask me
that's
what-
their marketing.
You always
Boy.
ask me what sort of food there is, and I don't know how to describe food.
Well, I don't want to go to a fish cafe, expecting a fish cafe, and I find, I don't know,
Yeah.
tofu or something.
Well, I'm not going to take you to a fish place, am I?
I don't know. We all know that it's the most, for non-meat eaters, it's the most tolerable animal killing to a lot of people.
Not to me.
I know.
But yeah, it looks like a nice cafe, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it.
Good.
And when have I ever let you down when it comes to choosing food places?
Well, I don't want to make this video too long, so I can't mention
I've
every
never.
example.
Every food place I choose, we've always enjoyed. We always leave me in charge of the food.
Well, you always leave you in charge of the food.
Yes, for good reason. Because if it was left to you, we'd end up at a hog roast or something.
Yeah. Up the hog roast.
Up your hog roast.
So you hear this love-hate relationship going on right here. Alice is vegetarian, by the way, so just for some context behind this
Peace and
situation.
love.
And then, weather depending, we should be going on a walk afterwards. This
Yeah,
is Walking with Wheels, so
Yeah.
we'll video us walking somewhere.
Trying to get a walk.
Because it
Don't
does
know
say
where
that it
yet.
will rain. Yeah. I've got a couple of ideas.
Okay, well, yeah, I'll leave you in charge of the walking. I'm in charge of food.
tackle responsibility.
Yep.
And then we know who to blame when it goes wrong.
Yeah, if we get lost, it's your fault, which it always is anyway.
Well, you realise that if we do go wrong, I'll revert to type and say you were the one who were in charge of the walking.
Yeah. No, but I'm helping you edit this one, so I'm not letting you get away with it.
Some more nice scenes for you lovely people.
We're entering the Derbyshire Dales now.
Hey. On this very Good Friday. It's a good Friday.
Good Friday.
Because it is actually Good Friday.
It's a Good Friday, I would say.
It's Good Friday. We celebrate the murder on the cross of the holiest of individuals, Jesus Christ. That's why we call it Good Friday.
Yeah, well, I think he would have wanted us to come to Matlock.
That's a nice view through the trees just there.
Yeah, that's pretty.
It's Tansley. So we're just in Matlock now. You do get this traffic that can be a bit annoying. But we've got through the worst of it, and it's also given us a good chance to test the Rover's cooling system because the temperature was going up and I was a bit worried, but when it got to 3/4, luckily the cooling fan kicked in and it's now back down to where it should be, so I can have confidence in this car in traffic jams now, so thank God for that. Literally, I mean, you can't see this on the gauge, but it was at 3/4, but the fan must run continuously because it's now below half, which is what it should be, and it's staying there. So yeah, my underpants can now change the correct colour again now.
I wonder what the
Ooh,
smell
what are you
was.
doing? Honestly, just stop, why don't you?
Hell.
Taxi drivers thinking they can just stop anywhere. Jesus. So we're here at Matlock railway station now, parked for 4 hours. You can see the station just over there. So time to go to this cafe now. Matlock town centre, or some of it anyway. Here we are now, right in the centre of Matlock, looking for our eating place. This is where we're eating, and I've actually eaten here before last year and it's really nice. Cool River Cafe. So let's see what's what. This is a pretty good quality lunch. First class lunch, now off to the walk. Alice can't see. Because we're on the bridge in Matlock. So we're just on the way to somewhere called Jeff's Seat. Apparently it was a solicitor folk from around here, but I'll tell you more about that when we get there. We're currently on Salters Lane. Apparently there is a footpath near here, but the map that we've got is a bit like a Winnie the Pooh thing, so we're having to do a lot of guesswork at the moment. But we're roughly in the right place. There's Matlock. Well, I think we've found the right path now. Managed to exit the road and come surrounded by this beautiful scenery. Lovely stuff.
So over there, you can see the cable cars from the Heights of Abraham.
I've never done that before. No, I have.
I went on those when I was 11 years old on a school trip.
Yeah, I did them once, probably about when I was the same age as you doing that.
Yeah.
But I've only done it once. Quite expensive apparently.
I can imagine, yeah.
That's good from here though.
Yeah.
I doubt we'll find the walk that we originally were planning to do, so if you were hoping to see Jeff's seat, probably not going to be able to. But we've literally just found the walk, so we're just going to do the old-fashioned thing and just go with it. We know roughly where Matlock is in proximity to where we are, and that's all that's important. As you can hear, we've got two extremely physically fit walkers here going up this gradient. Give us five, give us five. Look at that phenomenal gradient. Can we make it? Alice, push me, please.
I'll push you back down on the way back.
Well, I'll take you out with me. Yeah, I know it would be really fun if I fell over, wouldn't it? I'm not going to give you the pleasure. I hope. Whilst Alice learns to tie her bootlaces, this is the Derwent Valley walk we've ended up on, by the way. And there's a pile of stones there. If any children watching, I apologise for that appalling profanity that you've just heard uttered there. This is a PC channel when Alice is not here. If somebody in the comments could tell me what that is there, that'd be much appreciated. Looks pretty imposing. I imagine it's a 16th century creation, or in that form it's 16th century. Yeah, someone inform me. Now this is what we wanted to achieve on this walk, even though it's not the same one that we were trying to find. Look at that view there of Matlock. Fantastic stuff. So we decided just to sit and take in the view for a bit.
Yeah.
And Alice made the point about what this would be like when there's snow on the field.
Yeah, I'd love to sledge down there.
I'd never ever had a proper sledge, ever.
We've just...
As in, I've owned a sledge, but we've only ever found small hills, never one like this.
Just like places nearby. No, nowhere like this, no.
No. At least you know where you'd end up anyway, you can see the view right there.
Yeah, and the fence will stop you from going too far down.
Or you end up with like 50 fences wrapped around your face and
Yeah.
you're still going to the bottom of the hill. Yeah, this is definitely special. And yes, it is raining, but it's only a very light drizzle, and we're not wearing our coats at the moment.
It's not so bad. Plus it cools you down a little bit because gets a bit hot coming up there. Especially with me around.
Hot stuff. Oh, it's absolutely gorgeous, this is. It's really good. Look at what we've stumbled across.
I didn't think we'd actually get there, but we have.
Yeah, that's a nice surprise. Let's see what we can find. So the walk continues just behind the Heights of Abraham, but we're on the bit where you don't need to have a ticket, so we're exploring our, I don't know, our rebellious streak, could that be?
Yeah.
There'll be a geeky car moment in a minute, I apologise. See two nice defenders up there. That's a retro spot. And Alice has a fascination for these magnificent machines, don't you?
Say again?
You have a fascination for these magnificent machines.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I did suggest that you buy one from the Heritage Centre when we saw one on sale, but for some reason you didn't jump at that point.
As you can see, we're on our way back down now. Could not show you this view for a second time of Matlock. But no, really, really nice walk. Some lovely scenes that we've seen. So if you ever find your way up this side of the world, then check it out. You'll really enjoy it. So there we go. You can see the Rover coming up in the distance, which means that our walk is at an end.
We didn't get lost.
Nearly. That was a good trip, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was fun. It was a nice walk.
Breathtaking views, which is what you want in the peaks. We need to think about what our next excursion will be.
Yeah.
Maybe some people in the comments could give us some suggestions around the Midlands area where we could do our next Walking with Wheels episode. Suggestions welcome, but well, I won't give any guidelines to suggestions. We'll see if there's any crazy ones that will make us laugh or grimace that get suggested. Don't know what you guys think, but I think the Rover looks mighty fine. Alice is staying very tight-lipped about that.
Beg pardon?
I think the Rover looks mighty fine.
It does, yeah.
Oh, good, there we go.
I didn't hear you.
So here we go, we're back.
You should zone out when you start.
So on that note, guys, remember to like, comment, subscribe. See you guys very soon. It's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Alice.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye.